If I don't answer anything in the survival guide that's not covered, it's probably right here in this book. So this book is like, you know, your Lost Lands secret advice brochure. I don't even know.
Hello, fellow headbangers. Thank you for being here right now. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the Festival Finesser. This is my channel, a channel all about music festivals and live music going experiences with a focus and concentration on dubstep and rhythm. I'm gonna throw up, this dubstep is so good. If you're watching this video right now, it's probably because you're getting ready or going to Lost Lands in 2018. Well, guess what? I'm going too, and I went in 2017. I brought my GoPro with me, and I filmed the whole experience. You guys can watch those videos by clicking the link in the description box below. So today I'm giving you guys a Lost Lands 2018 survival guide full of tip tricks, life hacks, advice, and just things that I think you guys should know and be prepared for and aware of that you might not necessarily be able to find on the website or read in other comments and blog posts. Throughout this video, you guys will notice that I switch camera setups and switch outfits like I just did, and that is because this is information that I wanted to give you guys after I originally recorded the video. So make note of the videos where I'm in a different shirt and different camera setup, because that is important information that I wanted to make sure was not forgotten that you guys should know. And speaking of important information I want you guys to know, anytime you guys hear a bloop followed by a little blurb at the bottom of the screen, make sure you pause the video and take the time to read it, because this is information that I might not have necessarily said, but thought is important and found in doing research on Reddit, Facebook groups, the Lost Lands website, etc. Even if I didn't say it directly, the answer to your question may be in this little blurb at the bottom, and it's very good information from first-hand experience, people that were at Lost Lands, and it's a lot of information that you can't find on the website. So let's get into it, because this one's going to be heavy. So Lost Lands takes place at Legend Valley in Thornville, Ohio. It's pretty much in the middle of nowhere, so that means a lot of you guys are going to be road tripping from far places and flying in even. So with that being said, I highly recommend getting the early access pass for Thursday and getting there early, establishing your campsite, getting a lay of the land, and there's going to be some fire-ass set. There's going to be like a triple, not even a triple, you'll like a back-to-back, like 6 or 7 people doing a back-to-back, and there's probably going to be more unannounced sets on Thursday. Definitely get there on Thursday, set up camp, go to the parties, have a good time, meet your neighbors and all that, and just prepare for what's about to happen, because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you guys are about to lose your minds. So as far as camping goes, Lost Lands is carside camping, which is nice because carside camping allows you to have storage and security and power. You don't have to worry about packing light or transporting any of your stuff. You just leave all your stuff at your car. It is also very important to know that one camping pass is good for 6 people. It's not one camping pass per person. It's one camping pass per car, up to 6 people. So you and your homie just chip in $20 each or so, and you have yourself a Lost Lands camping pass. Easy as that. It's a really cool camping idea, and I think it's very fair and affordable. The campsite is set up, car, and then you camp in front or behind your car, and then there's like a street, like a pathway for people and cars to pass through, and I believe it goes from like 1st Street all the way up until like 120, something like that. So it's a big campground, and it's easy to navigate. If you guys want to camp next to your friends, you have to show up at the security check together. You guys have to follow each other to Lost Lands, or you have to meet up at a rest stop in Ohio somewhere near the venue, and then follow each other from there into the festival. You have to be behind each other online at security. If you can't follow your friends there and you guys can't meet up at a rest stop, the only other alternative you guys have is to meet up at the designated waiting area at the festival, and something I've never seen implemented at a festival before. Just know you may have to be there with your car the entire time, and you're going to be just kind of sitting there waiting around for your friends, and knowing base heads, we're never on time. If you're trying to camp with somebody but didn't follow them to the festival, you're going to have to park your car in the overnight parking lot, which you have to pay for, and then you're going to walk your stuff to the security entrance, then you have to walk your stuff to their campsite. There's also 6 sound camps implemented within the campsites. I heard the festival is ending at 11 o'clock this year because of, noise restrictions and sound complaints, and that's why there's so many sound camps, and that's why the sound camp lineup is so heavy. Last year, everybody camping needed a camping wristband to get in and out of the campgrounds, but this year that is not the case. As long as you have a Lost Lands admission wristband, you are allowed into the campsites to experience the sound camps. Now, this is raising some concern on the internet because people are saying that I paid $100 for this campsite. Why should someone that didn't pay have the ability to come to my campground, into my campsite that I paid for, and be able to just plop down onto the floor or chill out in someone's chair at their campsite and sleep there for free? Lost Lands reassured us that they're going to have security guards roaming the sound camps throughout the night, and once the sound campsites are over, if they find anybody that are sleeping outside of tents, in chairs, and just kind of roaming the area, they're going to be asked to leave the property. I don't know how you're going to prove that you belong at at the campsite if you are just roaming around. But it is important to know that 90% of the people attending Lost Lands are also camping. So you're not really going to have that many stragglers to worry about, because I feel like the people that aren't camping aren't really going to be attending the sound camps, because the sound camps are going to be going until 5 a.m., 4 a.m. And if you are a late person and you do want to get some sleep and not be at the sound camps all night, they do have quiet camping as an option, which is very thoughtful and very, very Lost Lands-like. They don't recommend camping more than 4 people, but it is allowed. This year they're bigger actually, so that's going to be nice. Campgrounds are super dope, good vibe. And on that note, one of the first points I want to hit are the security checks when you get into the campgrounds. If you're camping, you're going to wait in a line of cars to get into the campgrounds, and each car is going to get checked. They do have dogs in the vicinity, so make sure you guys hide your shit good if you plan on bringing it. They do very hard random checks. I saw people getting their hoods checked, their cool air intake was getting checked. They were taking bags out of the cars, opening bags. So be ready for a heavy check. It might not happen, but prepare and be ready, because you don't want to get your shit taken away. And if it does get taken away, be honest with them. If the dogs get a hit, tell them what you have, show them where it is. They will take it, confiscate it, and they will let you in. If you lie and they find other things in the car that they didn't know about, they will cut off your wristband and they'll probably arrest you. So be honest, be smart, and be safe. So now it's Thursday, you got the security, you got your campsite set up, you're coming back from the back to back at the pre-party. I'm going to tell you right now, it is going to be cold as fuck at night, guys. So make sure you pack clothes for the cold and be ready for it to be cold at night, because I remember last year cuddling for warmth. It was so cold, I was not ready. And this causes a new definition of wake and bake, because what happens is you go to bed freezing, you put a hoodie on, sweatpants, wrap yourself up in some blankets, and then you wake up in the morning at 10 a.m. with the sun beaming on you and you're just cooking in your tent. So be ready for that. It is very uncomfortable. Just know you're going to be hot as fuck when you wake up in the morning. So keep that in mind when you're going to bed. One of the dope things about the festival itself is this prehistoric dinosaur theme. It's just throughout the whole entire festival, down to the people, they have cavemen running around, they have life-size dinosaurs, and the venue itself just looks prehistoric. It's all dead grass, rocks, and dirt. And with that being said, Lost Lands is super dusty. The mosh pits and just jumping around in the dirt cause a lot of dust to rise. So I highly recommend bringing a face mask, because people are getting chest infections and the flu and just getting sick from inhaling all this dust the whole weekend. So make sure you have a face mask like I did, because I did not get sick and I had no complaints about the dust until other people started telling me about it. And I was like, wow, this person got sick and that person got sick. They weren't wearing face masks, and it really helps. It'll really make sure that you have a good experience and prevent you from getting sick after the fact. There is most likely going to be no cell service at Lost Lands, so you guys have to be very on top of communicating with your squad, having meetup spots. If you're not camping and you're going to be Ubering home, also keep in mind that it's going to be hard to catch an Uber, because everyone's going to be trying to Uber at the same time under shitty cell service, and it's going to be a hassle. So I recommend either scheduling a pickup in advance or just calling a taxi. If you can. There might not even be service to do that. Some things you definitely want to bring to Lost Lands are a bandana, like I mentioned, because it is going to get very dusty. You're definitely going to want to bring portable chargers or some external source of power to charge your phone, because there's not going to be any power source for the whole weekend. You're definitely going to want to bring jumper cables, because many of you guys are not going to bring enough power. Use your car to charge your phone, and then your car is going to die. So make sure you have jumper cables to jump that person, because they didn't watch this video. It's also very crucial that you guys bring comfy and durable shoes, because the terrain at Lost Lands is kind of hilly, rocky. The walk from the camps can be up to 15 minutes long, and this year we have 6 sound camps that we're going to have to go and check out. So we're going to be doing a lot more walking this year. You don't want to wear shoes that are going to give you blisters, make your feet hurt. And you don't want something that's lightweight, because your ankles, the rocks, and the mosh pit just don't mix well if your shoes are not that durable. Another dope thing about Lost Lands is its reentry policy. You're allowed to go back and forth between the festival and the campgrounds as many times as you want. And if you wanted to, for some reason, you could leave the campgrounds, as long as it's not between the hours of 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. when they're closed. But you cannot move your car from camping once it's in there. Like I said before, it gets very cold at night and also really dark. So I like to go back to the campsite at some point during the day, grab a hoodie, grab a flashlight, attach it to my bag, and that makes my nighttime experience so much more enjoyable and almost like enhanced, because, you know, I have a hoodie, I'm comfortable, I have light, I can see, and we're good. So as far as my advice for the experience inside the festival, I really don't have all that much to give you guys, because it is just a good-ass festival. $2 bottles of water. Have you ever heard of that at a music festival? No, you have not. That is unheard of, yo. And that is why Excision is the godfather. He is just doing so much good for the community. And that is a highlight of this video. $2 bottles of water and free water refill stations and no shortages. Excision knows what he's doing. The festival is well organized and the people are knowledgeable. The staff knows what they're doing. They can point you in the right direction and they're there to help you. Lost Lands life hack. The dinosaur at the main stage with the big ass neck, his head points to the water refill station. So if you're ever looking for water, just look up, look for the head, go that way. One of my biggest words of advice I want to give to you guys for Lost Lands is to move throughout the crowd once you're there. The main stage is divided right down the middle, so you're either on the left side or the right side. The split stage is cool though, because it allows for maximum rail riding. There's a rail here in the front, And there's also a rail here and a rail here on the side, and there's this little path in the middle. I spent a lot of time on this pathway rail, and it's just so sick to look down and just see everybody in sync, breaking their neck, yo, it's crazy. Last year, I spent every set on the left side of the festival, for no reason in particular, but I remember being there on day one like, damn, I've been standing in the same spot for 6 hours. And that's when I decided to move around and switch spots and go to the front, go to the back, hit a different pit, see what the crowd has to offer, meet new people, explore a little bit, and just while out. You know what I'm saying? You're at Lost Lands. Have fun and do your own thing. The production for Lost Lands is also a highlight in itself. 1,000,000 watts of PK bass, giant jumbotrons like at a baseball or football game for the visuals. They also have monitors on the outside of the DJ stand as well. CO2 tanks, lasers, strobes, fire shooters. The volcanoes shoot X's out of them. The volcanoes literally shoot flames in the formation of an X. It is fucking insane. Once the sun goes down, yo, Lost Lands just gets fucking lit. And it is just fucking twice as wild when the sun goes down, yo. I promise you. I honestly can't believe I forgot to include this in the original recording of this video. Let's talk about showering at Lost Lands. Because there are two types of people at music festivals. People that shower every day, or almost every day, and people that will not shower once. I am in this category. I rarely shower at music festivals, and that's for a couple of reasons. One, you gotta pay for it, and I'm just not made to pay for taking a shower. Two, you have to wait on a long-ass line, and at Lost Lands, the line for the shower was almost as long as the line to get into the festival. What I did do was go back to the campsite later on that day, take 4 bottles of water, dump them on my head, take a bar of soap, wash my body, put some shampoo on my head, scrub a dub, and then took the rest of my water, dumped it on my head, toweled up, and I was good to go. I was just as clean as everybody else. I did not have to wait online for a shower. I did not have to pay, and I wasn't dirty anymore. It is really a waste of time. And, you know, who's going to be smelling you like that anyway at a music festival? We all stink, let's be honest. There's all types of vendors and food inside the festival. There's also a bunch of vendors and food outside the festival at the campgrounds as well. If you guys forget any essentials, you'll most likely be able to pick them up there, but know that the prices are going to be hiked up. And that's what you get for forgetting it. The best way to ensure you guys don't forget anything is to make a list of things you have and things you need. As you pack the things you have in your bag, check them off. This way you know what you have packed and what you still have to pack. And anything that's not checked off at the end of the list are things you're going to have to buy last minute before Lost Lands. If you guys don't know what to pack at all for a music festival, you can watch my video, What to Pack for a Music Festival, by clicking the card up here right now in the upper right-hand corner, or you can click the link in the description box below. Lost Lands also has provided a camping checklist and a festival checklist on the website, which you can pause the video right now to take a look at. And I think that's it, guys. I think that is all the information, all the advice that I can give to you guys to make sure that you have the best Lost Lands experience possible. Anything I didn't cover, you can probably find on the Lost Lands website, or you can just ask me a question directly, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. I always respond to your guys' questions, and honestly, I love answering them. And in case you guys missed the Lost Lands announcement, myself, Rinya, and Naughty Step, 2 other dubstep YouTubers, are organizing a Lost Lands meetup so that you guys that watch our videos have the opportunity to come and meet us. You will know where we are, where we're going to be at a specific time. Details are going to be announced in our Facebook event page, so make sure you guys join that, link in the description box below. The purpose of this meetup is to create familiar faces, make new friends, and just connect with you guys. We want to give back to you guys, say thank you, take pictures. We're going to film the whole experience and put it up on all our channels, and we just really want to get to meet you guys, rage out, have a good time, and show you who we really are behind the camera. So make sure you guys subscribe to Rinya and Naughty Step, and myself if you're not already. Big things coming at Lost Lands. I will see you guys there in September at Legend Valley, ready to break some necks and throw some people in the pit.
Let's open up this pit!
But till then, I'll be on this channel, posting more content for you guys. I'm the Festival Finesser. Thank you guys for watching. Till the next one, peace.
Can I get a yerp?